Hello there. Welcome to the first episode of Pack a Podcast. So, as you could probably guess, this is a podcast about zombies, and you're watching / listening to the pilot for it right now. If you didn't know, a pilot is pretty much the first episode, so we're seeing how people like it and if we'll do it again, sort of thing. So, this episode won't really have any fancy intro, layout, or thing, blah blah blah. So, you just get to hear us talk about some issues and general topics in the zombies community. So, I should probably start the gameplay.
I was going to say that.
So, we've got some gameplay here, pretty cool, which is knocked right now. And I've included gameplay because I guess some people don't know what a podcast is, and they're not used to just like listening to something. They want to see something happening. So you get to see that, as well as the Twitch chat here, which is just what's happening live, because people are watching this live. And yeah, I think that's about that. So with me today, I have Downrun, who should be saying something. But
howdy!
That's your cue. That's your cue.
5 and 5, because Downrun is apparently not here.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I'm not here either.
Okay, and Beasting Solo.
What it do, what it do?
Yeah, see, that's how you do it.
The only person does a good one.
Yeah. So, first thing we're going to talk about, I guess, since it's the first episode, we should do some sort of introduction sort of thing. So, right now, we've got all these people, and we're going to do sort of how we got into zombies and YouTube and that stuff. So, who would want to start?
I think Beasting does.
I think Beasting
Okay
does,
then, I will start since I came up with this particular topic. I got Call of Duty Black Ops 1 like the first day it came out, and I really didn't get it for zombies. I just got it because it was like a popular game and it was something new to play. So I probably didn't play zombies until probably like a month or two into it, just because it was recommended to me by someone. So yeah, I started playing and started meeting people and playing with them, and decided to do YouTube with a few friends, and pretty much got stuck by myself doing it. And then I met all of you guys that are on YouTube. So yeah, it turned
you
out
guys
pretty good.
meaning us and the rest of the people that are not on the podcast, sadly.
Yeah,
Who might be
pretty
special
much.
guests.
Maybe. I'm pretty doubtful that boy still will be on here, but okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I think you're right. So,
Doesn't seem to like many of us that are hosting this podcast right now.
I think 3 out of the 4 of us is blocked.
Yes, he's not a
so,
fan enough.
yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
okay. Well, I guess I'll go next, because these guys don't seem to want to do it. So,
Hey, I'm down to go whenever you want, bud.
okay, you can go next. I got into zombies from a way that not many people did, which was the iPhone game of zombies. Yeah,
Are you serious?
I'm
Oh my
serious.
god. That's the greatest story in the world. You can just stop there.
Hey, I want to hear this. Let him
Yeah,
talk.
go on.
What was it? Like in February of the year that Black Ops came out, which was 2010. My friend Chris showed me this game on the iPhone. It's like, oh, you get to play zombies and kill things and it's all that stuff. So I played it, and I, for some reason, liked it too much. Because, well, you know, when people around you play something, they seem to like it, you seem to like it more, because just, it's the thing that people like. So a lot of my friends also played it, and like, one day, one of them was playing Doris, because it was before Black Ops came out. There's the World of War iPhone app, and they're like, look, I got to round 100. I'm a badass. So, yeah, it's sort of thing where like you really want to beat your friends, and that's how I got into it. And then I got Black Ops for the PC eventually, and yeah, that's how that went. And how I got into YouTube, that is a much longer story, which I don't think I'll say right now. So, yeah, that's that.
So am I next on this bandwagon?
Yes, you are.
Apparently.
All right.
Yes, you are.
Saving Riley
How
for
did
last.
I get? How did I get into YouTube? All right. Well,
Money whore.
yes, I'm a money whore.
Most important part.
Well, first of all, I was partnered right away. I guess that's a big part. It doesn't really mean anything because I've made $1 every month for the past. Fucking, I'm not going on that whole boat. Zombies per se. For the first time I ever really got into zombies, I was more just maybe get a 50, have no quick revives left, and look like a random. I guess those were the days though where I actually had fun. But besides from that, I really didn't know why I got into YouTube. I got into YouTube with zombies conjointly at the same time. I mean, I always played zombies with my friends, but that's kind of different. So I don't have the greatest story for that.
Well, what about YouTube?
Yeah.
That
How do you start YouTube?
seems
I
interesting.
started YouTube because a couple of my friends in real life, I know that's really crazy that I have friends in real life.
What are those?
A couple of them actually did YouTube. They got involved a little while ago, and it seemed like it would be something that I'd actually enjoy doing. I also did it a while back when I was like in the 5th grade when everything was like rated on 5 stars and things like that. But I mean, YouTube has always been around for me, so I thought I might as well give it a try in a different way than just watching videos. So, like, right when I started Black Ops 1 and did challenges with people, that's kind of when I first got to uploading YouTube videos.
And what year was it that you joined, by the way?
A year ago in May, Advanced Counter UAV, I'd say. I don't. That's for zombies and YouTube. I mean, I did stupid shit like
Yeah, when did you start that? Just
2006.
okay. I started my PC Fat channel in 2007. Thought I was one of the new people, but no,
Oh, I guess I win on
I'm one
that.
of the old people. Excuse me. But
Wait,
Yeah, I
let's see.
started October 20th of 2011.
I honestly don't even know when I started. I'd have to
Check
go
your
check my
YouTube channel. Yeah, might help.
I'll do that right now.
What were you saying, Pish?
no, I wasn't saying anything. I just said when I started, which was October 2007. And yeah,
I honestly don't know how to check with this new layout.
Oh,
Stupid
yeah.
new layout.
Just,
I
do you have it
I
on your
guess
phone? Go
it's
to your
probably-
phone.
It's probably in
Go
a
on your
about
phone.
somewhere.
No, just go on your
Oh
phone,
yeah,
Riley,
joined
and check it there.
March 2nd, 2012.
There's
Oh,
some
anyways, I
hostile
guess-
people.
so you started after you were subbed to me on a different channel, though.
Oh yeah,
I know that.
But I mean, I had a channels I watched videos before. I made.
Do you know
an
when
extra
that
channel.
was?
Oh, no idea.
Oh.
Well, actually, kind of. But anyways, I guess are you done, Donovan, or should I start mine?
Yeah, you can start.
My spiel. Okay.
for it.
Okay.
No, you're rolling.
Well, I guess I really started playing zombies in World at War. Like, I would always go over to my one buddy's house. We'd play Doris, like, religiously, like, every day. We'd get to, like, round 20, camp in the catwalk and die, and, like, just do the same thing next day, just, like, non-stop. Then, eventually, we got bored of that. We stopped that, and I didn't play for, like, at least a year or so. Then, Moon came out, and for some reason, I really liked that map. Like, I started playing with that same friend, and we thought like the best strategy ever was to camp where the AK is outside and like hack it. We thought it was like the most genius thing ever, and like we couldn't even get to 30 doing that because like without gravity it's actually
Syndicate
difficult.
strategy.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, Syndicate.
I didn't watch any YouTube videos. That's just what we found. We were like, oh, this is amazing, and it was like free. It's a pack-a-punch AK. But what I really got me into YouTube was, I don't know how, but randomly I was on YouTube and I saw a video of somebody running the biodome with the wave gun. And I was like, what? You can do this? This is genius. And I was like so impressed by it. And then ever since then I started checking out more videos. I found more people and subbed to a bunch of like known people. And well, how I actually started YouTube though was eventually after watching enough videos I was like, I should start my own channel. I should get a PVR and start my own channel. But I originally started Xbox, even though I started posting videos on PC before that. But the reason for that is, at some point I was in a live stream, and I actually met Pish in there, And
I know that guy.
I asked him, I was like, would you play with me if I got it for PC? Because I was trying to decide, should I spend $40 for the game on PC? Well, I guess it's like $100 because all the map packs. But either get the game on PC or buy a PVR. And I had all the map packs on Xbox. And because Pish said he'd play with me, I decided to get it for PC. And that's how I started my YouTube channel. I just bought it for PC, and recording's free on there. And I originally was all challenges. I didn't do any high rounds. I thought that was crazy playing for like over 5 hours. But eventually it led up to where I am now. So that's my story.
5 hours. Very long over
Yeah.
there.
That is it.
5 and
Back
5.
then.
5 and 5.
Yeah. I just want to say I like how Beasting and Downrun are both purple in the chat. I do approve of the purple.
That's life.
I do not.
Yo, purple is swag, man. That purple
think
drink,
there's-
you know what I mean?
It seems like there's more red in the chat, so red equals greater,
Nah.
No, purple.
as Maya is saying.
Yeah, Maya's red's cool, but
It's always the minorities that own the rest of the people in the end of the day.
owned by
wow,
Bob.
it's KMC
She had Nightbot to the call.
That's correct. Test call.
It's always funny to see people
actually,
argue with Nightbot.
it would sound like a little bit slower version of Pish, to be honest.
Not that one. Maybe. But anyway, I guess we can go on to the next sort of segment thing, which it would be a real segment, but this is the first episode, so we don't really have anything to do with it. So that segment is recent records in the world of zombies, and since this is the first episode, there have been a lot of records before this episode, and can't really list them all, but some of the more recent ones that you probably all know about already are King Jack's 209, which a lot of people are treating as like the first round 200 ever, because Magic Glowbox's 200 just doesn't exist apparently.
Doesn't count.
Because it's on PC, yeah. And
Well, that could open up a whole nother story.
yeah. So I don't know, what do you think? Would King Jack's
What other?
209 be much more impressive than the other one, or does it really matter? Is there
Well, he wasn't really getting that bad frame lag, because Darius isn't much box trading, but it's still impressive to be the first console Black Ops 1 200, because of course there's been two 200s
Mob
on
of
Black
the
Ops
Dead
2.
is not a map. We already know that.
Yeah, we all understand that. It doesn't count.
PC versus Xbox. Cough, cough. Yeah,
It's actually one of the topics for later.
it is.
Yes.
I mean, we can just talk
Oh,
about that
yeah.
now since we're
Yeah,
talking
since
about
we're
it.
on
So
the
brought up.
subject.
we all of us here play on PC and Xbox, or have it at least. I know
Yeah.
Downrun doesn't play on PC, and I don't play on Xbox, but I have it.
I think Beasting's the only one with PS3.
And yeah, Beasting has a
Yeah.
PS3. I had a Wii, but
Yeah.
Same here, but
yeah,
I've never
who
played
cares
Black Ops on
about
it.
the Wii? I had Black Ops on
Yeah.
the Wii. I got that
Yeah.
Kino world record, except not really.
Yeah, you didn't beat Wii player. Are you kidding me?
The co-op
Wii
record.
player has all. He has all world records
That
on the Wii.
okay, I can't argue.
Can't argue with that. Okay, sounds good.
But yeah, so
I mean,
Beasting
on the-
since Downrun. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll say a little bit small amount. I mean, on the topic, I find it kind of ridiculous that so many people complain or say that a world record can't be held by a PC player because there's such a big advantage. I mean, that advantage, it's not like it's something that a person that plays Xbox can't get. It's nobody's forcing them or saying you're not allowed to buy a PC or allowed to play with a wired Xbox controller on PC. I find it kind of ridiculous in the same community when everybody's playing zombies together to try to hold somebody to a different standard just because they play on something else. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, unless it's something like a Wii U where you can, like Pishy does, restart rounds.
Oh, that's a Wii emulator.
yeah.
That's not legit.
I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, like, on the standards of like King Jack, where he did get a 209 on Xbox, I'm glad for him. I'm not giving him. I'm not like saying that he's so much better than somebody else that got a 200 before him because he did it on per se Xbox. But I do think it's something that he's been trying for so many times before.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
I'm happy for him, but I'm not going to give him the credit of doing it for the first time. I mean, that's my take on it.
Yeah, because he didn't do it for the first time.
I'm just saying, like many people, for example, I rack him up would say, "Oh, he did do it for the first time because PC doesn't count for shit."
Well,
I mean, I'm just taking
you
that
know,
and
King Jack reset around 199 like a week before
yeah.
Glowbox got his 209. So, and King Jack was gonna get 200 if he just didn't reset. And we all know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
That's
is
the,
why
that's the main thing. That's like the argument between Xbox versus PC. On Xbox, there's like a timer. You can only play for a certain amount of time.
It's
So
like
it's kind of about
80 or
how
90
fast you
hours
play.
then.
Yeah, it's more about how fast you are, how efficient you are, like how lucky you are and stuff. Whereas PC, you will just get it if you are skilled enough, because you're not going to reset. Of course, you can get power outages, or how Magic Glowbox keeps getting that same error, and there's a bunch of
That's
other
'cause
things.
Glowbox says some stupid stuff. Really
Yes,
stupid
because
stuff.
he run. Hasn't he like played custom zombies
Yeah.
while like in a high round game like on the same PC?
Just
like he
'cause
opens up.
he
Yeah,
can.
yeah, exactly. There's things like that.
But there is one thing that I'll agree console should like have some sort of, or PC should have some sort of handicap, and that is the map that people are seeing right now if they're actually watching this. And that is Noct, because Noct, I don't know how much frame lag Horde Kill Repeat was getting on 82, but right now I got no frame lag at all, and when I died on this game I had no frame lag at all, and I'm pretty sure he had some, if I recall.
Yes, he did. The main thing though, I guess, is on maps where you get frame lag, where it literally is just
It's
kind
just
of unfair for people on PC. Because I mean, unfair for console because PC has no frame lag. It is a different game in that sense. It is a different game because it is much more difficult. Like i8's 180 is more impressive than yours because of
for
frame
sure.
lag.
I mean, I did that like over a year ago, and I didn't know that much about the game even,
Yeah.
which is sad. Ascension is just
Even though, you know, like PC, you know, you don't get that frame lag, you also got to take into consideration, you know, especially on a map like Noct, when, you know, you have to go backwards at some point. You're at a disadvantage there. So it kind of goes hand in hand if you think about it in a way. Like, there is a little disadvantage.
Yeah.
not
It's
really
a very
Noct.
small.
Noct doesn't matter that much for that. 'Cause I'm barely
Well,
walking
no,
backwards
it
here.
does because you have to.
Does,
point
no
whore.
joke.
You have to point whore.
There's
Well,
no joke.
I point horde pretty well in this game.
It does. It did seem like you have a lot of points. I just
Yeah.
realized that right
I
now.
never
How do you have so
lost
much
points actually.
That's pretty impressive.
You probably didn't use the
Steve had,
thunder
like,
gun until like 30.
0 points the entire game. Like when did he like run out of points? Like how? It was like 50 when he had to make points for the box every time.
Steve, I don't know how he plays. It's so weird.
Yeah,
Every time he plays a high round, he has no points. Every single time.
Because he just plays so much safer. I don't know.
I guess. But, I mean, I didn't die by trying to point whore too much.
Yeah,
or
I know.
anything.
But also, like, it's easier to point horror with keyboard and mouse on PC. A lot
Oh,
easier.
yeah. Because you can aim without having.
Yeah, you can turn around so fast, and so it doesn't matter as much about that you walk slower. For me personally, it annoys me the hell out of me that how slow you walk when you're on PC. Whereas you don't
if you're a
even like,
native
notice
PC
it.
player, you don't even notice
Yes,
it.
you don't even notice it. I go back on Xbox and I'm just like, oh, this is so nice. I can like walk around in circles and it just feels so smooth.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
In response to Crima935 in the chat, that's because I played this game and I finished 2 days ago. So there is no video of it ever anywhere.
Exclusive footage.
I know.
It's exclusive and raw like this podcast.
Exactly. Only
Know
to
you
you guys.
roll, watch that shit.
There will be the edited version later, which will have fancy music and better quality than Twitch 540p. And an MP3
540p.
version for those
It's
people.
actually
that-
540p plus.
Oh, plus. It's
Give
at
Twitch the credit it deserves.
well, it's at 960 by 540 resolution, so it should just be 540p. Because, yeah, who cares about peace? Next thing we should talk about, I guess, is something that a lot of people on Twitch already know about, but not really people in the world of YouTube. I guess some do, but not a lot of people do, and that is Hardcore NL. And I've been talking too much in this stream, so if someone else wants to say anything about that, go.
Riley does.
Riley does.
Pretty much just saying me. Okay, I see how this is. But yes, Hardcore NL. I believe his channel is like Hardcore for Life or something on YouTube. He took about 4 solo world records in about a month on PC, but had very little footage of every single one of them. And there's a lot of very sketchy things about every single game that we asked him about, and he never actually gave us any real answers, just kind of avoided questions and things like that. But at this point in time, we have removed him from all the leaderboards on zombierecords.com, at least the solo ones. He's still in co-op ones.
Excuse me.
Net.
.net. There you go. Continue.
zombierecords.net, because of all of these things. And he is also, I'm pretty sure he's been removed from the ZW clan, as you see in the footage right now, the clan that Pishizori is in.
I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's not.
He's not yet. Well, I haven't seen him online or subtle online for a while.
Well,
But they said they were supposed to remove him, but I just think nobody cares enough about ZW. But anyways, is there anything you would like to say about that?
Well, I guess that this thing that we're recording right now, this podcast, is sort of a way to expose him, because it's kind of mean to make like a whole video saying this guy hacked, go hate him. So instead,
he's definitely a nice dude. Like I'm friends with him. He's definitely a really nice guy. But
so instead, we have 4 people talking to 40 people now and making a video about it, saying this guy hacks.
Well, I think it's been all over Twitch. Like Twitch has been like really mean about it.
Twitch. Everyone on Twitch knows.
Everyone on Twitch knows, yeah.
But yeah, we don't want something like the video with Super Hands, which a lot of people did not approve of, sort of. Like, even I Can't Spell, the guy who partially made the video, he's like, I regret doing that, sort of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. So just sort of announcing it here. So if you happen to see him, well, actually, wait, we should say it's not really everything that he's done is hacked. It's just his most recent solo games.
Yeah, the 4 records that he did in a month.
Yes, those ones, because
almost guaranteed to be hacked.
Pretty much, it's because he's like Downrun, and he's a money whore, and he wanted all that money from YouTube.
Fuck all of you.
Yo, are you eating?
Cookie dough.
Oh,
Cookie
God.
dough.
I bet you it really is.
I'm kidding. I'm not eating. I'm coughing. I have pneumonia. Damn it.
And you just came from a baseball game. Great.
Yeah. We're going to the World
Logical.
Series.
Talk about Syndicate being overrated.
No,
think
let's not
we
talk
should.
about drama.
Yeah.
No, it's just something someone put in the chat.
I do want to mention what Hot and Steamy Downrun said.
I bet that's Taiji.
Wait, what? Who is this?
It's just some troll account, but he mentioned
see.
that there's been a rumor going around that Super Hands killed himself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is completely not true. This is a rumor started by Wings of Oblivion because he doesn't like me. Mainly.
Just because of you.
Well, yeah, it's because he doesn't like me, and more so, he just wants attention. He's
Well,
an attention whore
okay.
and whatnot.
I should say
He's
that
bad.
it could be partially my fault, because I jokingly said in my 5 round 100 video, like, this strategy was made
yeah.
by Super Hands, who is now dead. And
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think you said
get
rest in
that.
peace. Something.
Yeah, something like that.
But
But-
it wasn't meant to be taken seriously, so, I mean, come on.
But
Well,
yeah, the Wings guy made like a video about it or something.
On the side note, when Pishy did say murder Boysta, that was meant to be taken seriously.
Of course.
Yeah, why'd you come up with that anyway? That was.
I remember why.
I don't remember why. Please inform me.
Because we were trying to do that 15 not easy
Oh, yeah.
on Baruch, but we kept failing.
There's a video of that. Yes, I remember.
Yes. It was just because we kept failing at his easy challenge, and we thought we were bad.
Yeah.
But don't worry about
If,
that.
Boysta, if you happen to be listening to this, I love you.
I love
That is
you
all.
too. I love you too.
Boysta, you know you're my boy, right?
Okay.
Also, can anybody hear my dog snoring?
No.
No,
Okay,
Cannot.
then.
not yet.
Never mind.
Oh, I heard that. I heard that.
Okay, I heard that.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake him up. 1 second.
Give him some peanut butter.
You don't want to wake him up because then he'll start screaming
Yeah.
like a person.
It's
Yeah.
not it's not a baby.
Have you heard his dog?
My dog, when he barks, he
It
sounds very
like a
interesting.
human. Just,
Oh my God, Maya actually knows your dog's name, Bailey. That's
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah. She's like, no, let Bailey sleep.
My dog's Twitch famous because he has to bark a lot.
your dog isn't a dog.
All right, next topic. Next topic, then, guys. We've just been-
Next topic is challenges versus high rounds, which, and all of you all play.
that's actually
challenges, of course,
that's actually good.
But
we
the one who
could do
plays
that into an
challenges most
argument.
here does not play high rounds, so yeah.
That's actually a good
Beasting's
idea.
the only person.
Beasting and I will take the protagonist side on challenges, and you guys can take the high round, and we'll see how that works out.
Is this like courtroom or something?
Yeah, this is courtroom shit.
Okay. So what does the prosecutor have to say?
Fuck
Or
this.
prosecution.
Let's just talk. Let's just talk. I mean, as Cade would say AIDS, I would say HIV. All right. Riley, you can start.
What?
No
Okay,
comment.
I'll start, but okay. Well, I'm gonna first say the whole topic about that, like the whole reason that is a thing, is because two groups on Xbox don't like each other, and one group mainly plays challenges, and one group mainly plays high rounds. And
What groups are these?
that doesn't really matter.
Say
Two groups
it.
of people.
But you
Say
gotta
it.
say it.
Yeah,
That doesn't
I don't
matter.
know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not going to say it. But
Alright,
what
okay.
I'm trying to say is it mainly just started because they didn't like each other and they were just trying to find a way to bash each other.
Is one of the people in the challenge group someone that I said I loved very recently?
Quite possibly. Anyways, let's actually talk about our opinions on the thing rather than that. So I guess I'll start because I'm already talking. They're both completely like different. High rounds, you can't really say like one's harder than the other one because they are completely different things. High rounds obviously take a lot longer, but challenges have a lot more like that fast pace skill you need, whereas high rounds takes that you have to be solid the entire game. You kind of have to always be playing well. You can't slack off for a little while or else you will just die.
After
But-
playing Knocked, I know exactly what you're talking about. You mess
slack
up once, you die.
you will just die.
Like in this game when I died, it's like I
Don't
stopped
spoil the
thinking
round.
for a millisecond and I walked to the left slightly and I died.
It was GG.
It was GG, yes. On a round that you guys will never know.
Yeah.
Until you post a real video.
But
Who's talking next?
yeah, someone on the challenge side want to say something?
I'll say something. Or do you want to, Beasting?
Nah, you can go ahead first.
Alright, thanks, babe. So challenges. To be honest, I would never consider myself a high round player or a devoted challenge player. I'm kind of just here. I'm that kind of douchebag that just roams around. As Beasting would say, I'm a money whore. But challenges is something to do with friends, and so is high rounds. I think that both of them have their advantages and disadvantages, but to be honest, high rounds, if you want to be that kind of guy that actually goes big on YouTube, challenges aren't going to help you nearly as much just to get you around, per se. I mean, if King Jack uploaded a challenge on Transit, I don't think Yodi Slaya would want to upload that or do a sexy dual com with him. I think on the side note, though, challenges gives you an opportunity to make more friends. And I don't mean that where high round players don't make friends. I just think playing with each other, not that way. I just took that the wrong way on my own thing I just said. Having a game kind of like when I play a Kino high round, or not a Kino high round, a Darius Tommy Room challenge with friends, or even Grief when you're just fucking around for maybe a little bit. I find having more fun doing that than sitting and running a Pack-a-Punch room on Ascension. I mean, I kind of do a little bit of both, challenge or like round 100s or challenges. But I mean, when it comes down to it, I would just do whatever you have fun the most with. All right, Riley, you say your stuff again.
my stuff again.
Just repeat everything you said. But I guess I've been doing a lot of challenges recently with a certain Beasting solo here, or Beasting co-op, as he should be on Steam.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've been having a lot more fun with them than high rounds, for sure, because, I mean, high rounds, it's pretty obvious, but they are boring. Like, you see me doing the same thing over and over again here, like, what's the fun in that? And, really, the only fun thing with high rounds is competition, and, I don't know, I wouldn't say I like competition, but it's something that would motivate me to do any high rounds. Like, if there was no competition, it's like, what's the point? Which is a thing, like, when I played 182 on Ascension, the record was 171. It's like, what competition is there? I'm 11 rounds above the record. I should just kill myself. So I did. So all the people that say, why didn't you go to 200? You're such a noob. That's why. And also, so that someone on console could beat it, because otherwise, IRAK'em would rage at me too much. But,
yeah.
were you going to say something?
The best thing about the high round game is the end, is when you suicide or you die and you get your goal. The main reason people play high rounds is because they have a goal and they want to achieve it. And that's why I play them, because I make goals for myself and then I try to achieve them, and it just feels really gratifying to actually achieve your goals, even though it sometimes takes over 10 hours of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
I mean, that's why a lot of
Broken
people
record.
prefer to just do co-op high rounds and solo high rounds, because co-op, I mean, you've got someone there to entertain you, and it doesn't take nearly as long, so it's, I guess,
Also, it's
better.
in co-op. It's not like things. There's another variable in it, so it's not exactly the same thing over and over again. Because if he messes up merging, then it gets a little bit scary.
It should be the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, but there's more room for error because there's two of you rather than solo. That's the main reason I like it more.
Guess it's my
Beasting
turn.
douchebag. Yeah.
I presume it's my turn. I'm gonna be honest. Let's all face it. The way Zombies was meant to be played was high round. We all know this, you know. See how far you can get, whether it's solo, co-op, 3-4 player. You know, it's meant to see how far you can go and how long you can last. That's what it's about. But what challenge is, and what I like about it is, one, it's not a long game. Two, you can be creative with it. You know, Riley knows we do all kinds of challenges out of nowhere, just stuff I make up on the fly and try to make clever names for. It's just, you know, something fun to do. It's an alternative to Zombies. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? It's fun, and I like playing more than 1 or 2 players. I like having a full party, you know, 4 people, especially if they're all my friends. It's really fun, and we just cut back and have fun and enjoy it. And that's what Zombies is all about. It's the way you enjoy it, whether it's high rounds or challenges. It doesn't really matter. It's what you prefer. I prefer to do challenges and first rooms, stuff like that, because I find it to be fun and entertaining. And it's just enjoyable, in my opinion. But I don't do much high rounds because it's just too time consuming for me to really dedicate 7, 8, 10, 12 hours to one particular game. I don't have it in me. I guess I could honestly say I don't have the stamina for those high rounds. Yeah, I know I could do solo and pause it, but I'm gonna have it paused, go to work for 8-10 hours, and basically that's it, and then go back and play another 5. It's just too long of a commitment for me personally.
You wouldn't even be having
That's
fun if you
about
did
it.
that either.
Yeah, that's what I feel when I play solo. I feel like it's a job. I feel like
Hello?
I'm getting up and going to work, kind of like
You
thing,
guys hear
playing
me?
this high round game. I'm just playing
I mean-
for this record or whatever.
Uh,
Whereas a co-op, it's kind of a one-day thing. It's just like,
Hello?
I want to sit here and play video games all day, so I'm gonna do that.
What happened? Was that me, you guys, or?
what happened?
Don't know what you
No.
know.
I saw you left and then you came back. Like, that's
Oh,
it.
so it was me.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So where
yes.
did I leave
Sounds good
off?
now.
Because I might have to restart. Or did I leave?
No, we actually finished you off pretty
Yeah.
well. You can shut the fuck up now.
Well,
Fuck off.
what happened was like you said what you wanted to say, and then you were like, "Hold on," or something, and then you like ended the call. Then you came back.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on your end, but
Yeah.
you just left on ours.
My bad. My bad. I am so sorry.
Should be sorry.
I am very, 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 very sorry.
So, yeah. See,
Anything
Downrun,
more to say?
you said.
I mean, I have something more to say, a little bit.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it kind of comes down to, at least for high rounds, it's more of a high risk, high reward in the terms of you're gonna spend more time on it. It's not gonna be as fun, at least for most people, but you're gonna get a lot more out of it in terms at the end you're gonna be able to say you completed a challenge in your own eyes. You did something that you've wanted to do, and you sat through the most boring thing you've done in a while. And you get some subscribers, you get some views, I mean, if it comes down to that, you can also make money off it if people care. I'm not saying that in terms of what I think. I just think a lot of people do high rounds and things like that to get known or to get people to like them, and I think that's stupid. I think you should enjoy and do what you want to do, and the subscribers will come to you when it comes down to it. So, I mean, that's kind of all I wanted to say after I heard what you guys were saying.
I agree with you, Downrun, because when I started YouTube, I didn't, want to do it for fame. I just wanted to be more interactive with the actual zombie community, meaning like, the people that aren't popular or not at syndicate status. I wanted the people who actually knew how to play zombies and become friends with them sometime down the road, just because I wanted to play, zombies with better players instead of playing with randoms.
I mean,
know what
like,
I'm
I can't spell said in his last commentary, and I agree with him completely. He doesn't remember the last time he met somebody or saw a new channel on YouTube. That's overall aspect of trying to get into YouTube is not for the fun of it, moreover, just to try to get big or get partnered quick. And I agree completely. So many people are doing that nowadays. It's almost to the point where, what's YouTube's main reason? I was watching a small video, and instead of seeing views or the content manager for YouTube in general, views are considered a currency. And I find that kind of crazy that instead of worried about like just everybody uploading a video, people seeing it, maybe it going viral, the main aspect of YouTube now is almost a currency for the world. Make money, get money quick, maybe go viral, make a couple extra dollars. I just find it crazy.
Yeah. Well, I just thought I should mention Beasting, like, died again.
Oh, yes, he did. He got
Yeah.
disconnected again.
So, if he was going to reply to what you just said to him, then
He can't
Oh,
anymore. Well, we'll see if he notices and he joins back. But if not, we want to just move on to the next topic.
yeah. Well, Downrun said before we started this, for those of you that aren't in the stream, that we would probably not run out of topics by the end of this, but we did. But I did come up with one topic while we were discussing things, and we still have those backup topics. So,
Ooh.
relates to what we were just talking about, or well, actually, when you said something about King Jack on Transit and Yodi Slay doing a dual comm with him, you remember how people took that? Yeah, you do.
Well, people hated it, with all
Yeah.
honesty.
Definitely. And I mean, it's weird because why do people hate something like that? Like some big guy shouting out someone else who's not as big.
Jealousy, the arrogance that came with it. I mean, Yodi Slay might have a lot of subscribers, but he made himself look stupid too in the making of that whole little spiel he tried to do and help out. And there was fights about it too. I mean, people actually said, like, gave death threats almost to Yodi Slay. I mean, when it all came down to it, it was a shout out. It helped King Jack expand. But there's still all those syndicate subscribers and all those people out there, the real community of zombies, per se, that don't know two shits about zombies that this community does, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Downrun, you don't go on Twitch much, so you don't know, but
No, I don't.
a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
you know Mr. Dave the Rave, that guy,
Yeah.
right? He was, yeah, Riley knows. He was in a party with Frenzy while he was streaming something, and Frenzy was just playing Call of the Dead, and he was getting some frame lag or something, and Dave was trying to like tell Frenzy all this stuff, like all his knowledge about high rounds.
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
heard about that. I heard about that, actually.
Yeah,
That's
it was pretty
hilarious.
funny because, like, some people still don't believe this, like Gila Monster fan 234 in the chat, but like frame lag that happens by hitting the box, sort of thing. And
Yeah, I
that
listened
should
to
be
that.
common knowledge, but like Dave says, like you get frame lag because the map is so big, but sort of thing, like on this map Knocked, you can see that people get frame lag, like co-op, people get frame lag in the 40s and stuff, and like if you're playing 4-player games on like Verookt or something, you get it in the 30s, and that's not because like the map is huge or something, it's just because you hit the box so much. And it's like when you see these big guys trying to like spread their knowledge to the people that already know it, the things about the game that they need to know for like high rounds and stuff. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah. Also, where's Beastin? Why is he not here?
He's just completely
Hopefully-
left.
Hopefully his
He's
audacity
done
is still going.
He's still online on Skype, but oh well.
Oh,
Probably
Kagura,
he's probably sitting there like, why are they not talking? What's going on?
Kagura wanted to do the topic of his music, his choice of music. I told him I'll bring it up.
Okay, this is all you need to know about Kagora's music. It's bad. End of story.
If you wanted to get a little glimpse of what he listens to, just look up Bloody Anal on Google Images.
Bloody hell, yeah, or Meat Hook Sodomy. That's a good one, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just listens to intense screamo music that not a lot of people like, for reasons that you would guess.
You guys want to do another topic while we're waiting for Doucher? We got 14 minutes till the hour is complete.
14 minutes. I'm gonna message him. What topics do you want to talk about?
I'll check the little extra chat topics that you were thinking of.
Are you saying we had topics before this? Like we
Stop
planned
talking.
something?
Yeah.
We could do what's your favorite map? I mean, that would kind of leave Beasting.
Okay,
Well, we could
let's do it.
We could. Yeah. Okay. We should probably wait for Beasting for that. We could talk about like zombie records first because that's
Oh yeah.
more a thing that me and Pitch
Down
would
one,
only
you
talk
can
about.
kind of like shut up now. So
Yeah.
Wait,
we-
what?
let the real men talk.
The real man talk, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what Zombie Records is, right? Down one.
Oh no, what is it? Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, good. So for those of you that don't know, in the chat or the video or whatever this is going to be, zombierecords.net is a website made by Sithbass, which pretty much just houses all the legit records which show enough video proof to be, I guess, said legit. So, yeah, it has all that stuff, but the website is kind of a failure because it's fan run, and I think Sithbass is paying for it. I don't know how much he is, because I think you have to pay for the domain name, but that's something else that doesn't need to be talked about. But that website is run as of right now, by I think me only. There's like 20 people on the staff for it. The staff, which you can't really call a staff. And none of them do anything at all. Like nothing at all.
Updates at all.
There was Call of the Waffles, which everyone hates, it seems. But
he actually did things. So
yeah, he did
for
things.
him.
He was nice. He likes me, so yeah, I don't hate him.
And in the same note, Sysbass about 2 weeks ago was like, okay, I noticed the site, nobody's updating.
Yeah.
There's going to be a meeting on this date. Since then, he has not spoken
Yeah, he just
to anybody. He disappeared. Just gone.
Yeah,
And that's kind of a problem because, the whole he owns the site.
Yeah, well, he updated sometimes, but
Yeah.
that
Well, remember he showed like that like graph of how many people actually did work on there, and like he beat everybody by a lot.
he did.
I believe so. Maybe I'm making things up.
I haven't seen that then, but I should look
Okay,
at that
well,
probably.
He beat everybody, but I'm pretty sure that's just because he started it from was there from the start.
I mean,
Whereas
before I
everybody
got on there, the amount of records that I submitted to him was like too much, way too much.
Yeah. Well, because I'm pretty sure you were second. You were second on that list, like, and then it was like Waffles, but
Yeah.
then everybody else was like did
I
nothing.
mean, none of them know how to do it even, which is bad because
I'm not
nobody
even an
who
editor,
runs the record,
so.
runs the website, doesn't know how to actually use the website.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just simple copy and paste. And I don't know any real code. I just know how to copy paste well, and that's it.
And you made a nice video on your channel, how to do it.
Yeah, adding Wings of Oblivion to a leaderboard and getting everyone mad.
Wings of Oblivion.
But yeah, that website, it's probably at this rate gonna die, which is sad.
Take guy has us quick.
Yeah, get all the records on your hard drives, and then we'll make a new website. We can use i8's website, where no PC records are allowed. But,
oh yeah, I hate its website. Like
Yeah.
pretty much at this point, it's just gonna be world records being added to it because you will do that
yeah,
unless
there's
something changes.
for some reason, like a few days ago, I updated everything, and there's so many people from like Spain that do first room Mob of the Dead. Like, there's like 30 submissions for that every week. I don't know why. And they're all
Interesting.
everyone from Europe does first room Mob of the Dead. It's weird, but yeah, that's very off topic. It doesn't matter at all. But yeah. If Sithvest keeps paying for the site, it'll still be up, so you can all check the records and stuff. And whenever someone gets like a world record, it'll definitely go up there. But yeah, someone getting like rank 8 on some map, just
Hello
won't be
there.
added. Welcome back.
And he's back.
Just
happened?
in time, because I was running out of stuff to BS about zombie records. So
I
What are you guys
actually
talking
had
about?
something.
we were
Go
talking
ahead.
about zombierecords.net and stuff.
I actually had something to say about it too.
How they're
but
not efficient and they don't
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
up to date.
Exactly.
well, how it's run by Pish, and he's the only one who does anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you gonna say, Downrun?
Oh, Broski sent me a message bringing up the fact about what Dave the Rave said. I mean, it's obvious that box hitting brings lag, but if you go look at our 4-player Beast Stings, Otter, Taiji, and I, our 36 Doris Tommy room, and you go check their little game they played to 36, we had 0 lag or frame rate lag at all, and their game was just shitting bricks everywhere.
Oh, yeah, because
So-
you never hit the box.
Yeah,
Obviously.
we never.
There's the answer.
There's
Yes.
the answer, and
I mean,
more
I-
proof.
I made that clear a while ago, but
Yes.
Dave
I
doesn't know
didn't
anything.
know.
Anyway,
Oh, I wanted to say one thing about it.
yeah, go ahead.
Hopefully, Pish will do this, and there will be
Beast Stings not.
soon.
Just-
Whatever. There will soon be a speed running section on Zombie Record.
Oh yeah, I'll
yes.
make that.
Because
So-
I've noticed a lot of people on Twitch have started to enjoy speedrunning. If you don't know what a speedrun is, it's just play as fast as possible to 50, and then how long it took on that certain map. But yeah, that is going to become a thing. So if you're interested in speedrunning, there will be a leaderboard.
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, Twitch is like famous for speedrunning because not zombie speedrunning, but like speedrunning other games, because that's like what it is. You get your proof of speedrunning N64 games on Twitch, and yeah, adding them to zombies is pretty cool. That'll happen. It'll be in the other section on Zombie Records, for those of you wondering. And like, there's gonna be.
Oh, we lost Beasting again.
Oh my god, we did.
Wait, what?
We lost
He
Beasting
hung
again.
up again.
Oh yeah, call dropped.
Well, obviously we're running out of topics again.
We still got favorite map and why.
Yeah, we could do your favorite map. We'll just do Beasting last. Hopefully
Yeah,
he'll
like
be
when he
back
comes
for that.
back, just tell him to tell us a favorite map. Then he can drop call again, and all will be well. But
All right. Well, Riley already told me he wanted to start on this topic.
did he?
What?
know?
Which topic?
Of course he did. You told me
What's
that.
your
yeah.
favorite,
So what do you want to
what's
say?
your favorite map?
What's my favorite
Must be
map?
good.
Yup.
It's actually, you guys would have never guessed. My favorite map is 5. Whoa.
Come on.
It's intense. Yeah, it's definitely 5, then followed by Die Rise, because Die Rise is fun as fuck. But I just really enjoy how 5 works and how like complicated it is, and how you have to think and understand the map to be able to play it to high rounds.
That's true. I agree on
Also,
that.
the name is 5, so how can I not like it?
That major reason.
Actually, never mind. That's the only reason.
Well, it's always hilarious for people to find out the best strategy for both solo and co-op in the first couple days of a map, and still 5 was getting raped in its ass about strategies for like 2 or 3 years. It's just kind of crazy.
It took about 2 years to find a really good strategy.
I
on
made
5.
I made that strategy like a year ago, and
You
then
want a cookie?
I do. Chocolate chips, please.
I'll be right back.
Okay, but yeah, I never uploaded. Riley did, and he got lots of views on that video, which is good. Then
Very good, and gave you good credit.
yes,
I also helped a little bit with that.
yes, you did. You did
All right.
indeed.
2
And,
cookies. Then.
Wait, what?
I'll be right
I
back.
think he's
Well.
talking to somebody else.
No, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Well, my favorite map. It's kind of made a lame, but I was gonna say 5 as well. So, and it was for the same reasons, except not because 5 is 5. I don't care about the name.
5
But
5.
yeah, just because I played it a whole lot and learned a whole lot of stuff about it, and that's really it.
Well, what's your second favorite map then?
Second
besides mine?
favorite. It sort of changes a lot. Right
At the
now,
moment.
it's Noct, because
Ah.
I've been playing Noct. Like, the only map that exists right now is Noct for me. And a little bit of Root, because Root, there's
Root.
the strategy
Stuff.
that no one knows. That
And nobody will ever know about.
But
it's too cool for them.
I'll get 70 eventually and do that. And
Yes.
it'll be good.
I still want to do that co-op eventually.
And Beasting,
But anyways.
Beasting, say your favorite map and why. Go.
Before you disconnect.
My
Go, go,
favorite
go.
map is probably would have to say Derice, and just because it's so well balanced and it never gets boring, really.
That is a good one.
Pretty much. Dogs mid round.
Second favorite map? Because we were also saying second.
Second would probably be maybe Ascension. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your 30-second response. Is it my turn now?
You have permission
we
to
waited.
time
We
out.
waited like half an hour for that, but okay.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
If I had to pick 2 maps, like I'm just gonna pick 2 maps, one for challenges and one for more of a round based. I would say Derice definitely for challenges and just kind of playing the map. Like Beasting said, simplicity and how it's just pretty much rounded everywhere, where you just have to do 3 things and you're set up. And it's kind of your choice. It's kind of a map where instead of worrying about like who's actually, I mean, people talk about buried Pack-a-Punch like it's the devil. I find that kind of ridiculous when They should just be like Ascension, kind of like that Pack-a-Punch based or Kino. Or yeah, Kino is as well. I kind of like that. But Doris, that's your challenges. Another map that I always liked was Moon. I'd have to say I enjoy Moon a lot.
What's wrong with
It's
you?
not
Why?
no, not for like high rounds. I loved the idea of it. I thought that it was really, really poorly updated. It was almost left dry and die out by itself. But it was still always the map that
The
sparked clever.
astronaut.
Fuck you. I'm not worried about the astronaut. That's why they're trap him in a corner.
There's no challenges because you have to leave the map.
I'm not
to get
talking
challenged.
about challenges, asshole. I just enjoy the map.
So you're not talking about challenges. You're not talking about high rounds. What is there?
Fuck Moon. Fuck Moon. You guys will not let me like Moon. Okay.
There you go.
So
Mission accomplished.
a different map. Kino. I love Kino. And if you say a fucking word. I enjoy Kino because the first day it came out, I was ranked 6 on it. I remember getting to round 28 with 4 players, and it took me about 6 hours, and I was the happiest little 9-year-old in the world. Thank you.
On the first day.
That's all I have to say. No, it wasn't the first day. It was like the first week, asshole. Leave me alone.
I heard first day. My highest like
Yeah?
the first week, but it's only 12, something like that. So
Yeah, it's good to know.
I think you kind of owned me there. Just
Get
Yeah.
owned, son.
But
I mean, the good news is we hit an hour, or in an hour exactly, in 45 seconds.
Sweet.
that is true. Well, actually, no. I talked a lot of nothing before we actually really started. So yeah. But
Well, want to just do chat questions now? To end it off?
sure, for a couple minutes. I don't think we have anything else to say, right?
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Well, everybody in the chat, if you want to ask a question, do that now. But we can start off with Perion's question because he asked that before
Who?
we even started. Perion.
Oh, what did he
Well,
say?
he asked, should first rooms be considered world records?
Where was this?
I'm pretty sure. No, this was like before we
Yeah,
started.
yeah, he did
This was
mention
all.
that.
You can't even find that. It's like,
Well, first room's world records.
does anybody have thoughts on that? Because I have thoughts on that.
I do.
My thoughts are probably both of your thoughts. So
Okay, well, I'll start because I bring it up.
go for it.
Oh, someone just asked that in the chat.
Cool. Anyways, what I think is, when you're talking about a world record, it really is. It's something that. Actually, what I'm thinking is kind of stupid. Never mind. Somebody else talk.
Well, bring up
Somebody
the
else talk
topic
first,
then
and
say you don't have anything to say.
somebody else talk, and then I'll try to rephrase what I was gonna say.
Okay, well, I like to consider first rooms, as world records because it's basically the highest in the place you start, and I think that should be considered a record, being that you have just like a gun on the wall, or maybe a Pack-a-Punch and go to Moon or something. I consider them world records because they're hard to do and they're very fun, but then they're not easy. They're very challenging, and I don't know. I just think they should be considered world records, in my opinion.
A lot of them are harder than actual high rounds on those maps, so makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Except
definitely.
Ascension. That one,
I agree.
yeah, that shouldn't even be a first room.
Is it Big Dick Downrun's turn?
It is. You may
Uh,
go, Mr. Downrun.
Instead
Dennis
of being
Mays.
stupid like Beasting, no, I'm just kidding. I would consider
Goodbye.
a first room a world record. I don't think that it needs a leaderboards or a written leaderboards on the game itself to be considered a humongous world record. I mean, if you do it and people know about it enough and the world sees it, I mean, quote unquote, I guess you could put it like that. It's definitely a world record. There's not much more you can put in. Challenges itself, it's kind of gay to see on YouTube someone put like a Doris Tommy room world record. The main
Wonder if
people
we
only.
did that.
I didn't, asshole. Go check.
Well, you put record in it, right?
I put record
Yeah.
in it. I mean, there's a big difference. I think
It's a
world
big
record.
difference.
World record. The only reason people put in that in their title, for the most part, I mean, I could cough up a bunch of names and they would all know who the fuck I'm talking about. They do it for views, it gets them a shitload more views. I mean, if somebody sees world record, it's going to clinch their eye a lot faster than when they see like, oh, look, a challenge. I want to go watch that. I mean, that's usually not what happens. So I would consider a first stream a challenge, a world record, but a challenge. But I wouldn't make it.
Challenge. Good job.
Yeah, thank you, Pishy. But I wouldn't consider any other challenges the same note as I would consider the first room challenge as a world record. I keep on.
Nice one.
Fuck you.
I completely agree with that though, because the thing about other challenges are made up by the community. You literally make up the rules yourself, and you can say you can't really monitor if somebody's cheating and not following your rules.
Exactly.
Whereas in a first room, there really is no way to quote unquote cheat. You can't open the door, and that's the only rule.
There's cheating.
There's hacking and modding, of course.
Because
But
I saw some video of someone in first room on 5 with like Winter's Hell and RPK.
Yes,
and they
but
submitted
that's
the
that's
zombie
modding.
records.
I
That
saw.
is modding. That's not like using the game.
Yeah,
I guess there's probably glitches.
I
that
saw
you probably
someone
get, like, the table on
open
5.
the bar room.
that is not.
But that's
First
that's not first room because you open a door. It's not no doors, so that's technically not the challenge.
And they're not on the
So
leaderboards or whatever.
town is considered first street.
You don't consider Black Ops 2 for anything, okay? There you go.
Black Ops 2, yeah, just nobody cares about that game.
On the side note, my favorite map, I changed it. It is Buried. Now that I think about it, because
Yeah, the greatest
I
map
haven't
ever.
I haven't bought in it yet. And then my second map would be Mob is Dead because I haven't bought in that one either. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day. But I was gonna say something about the first rooms because I kind of remembered what I was gonna say. I do consider them a world record or whatever, a record, but the main reason why I wouldn't really say world record all the time is because the amount of people who have actually tried a first room, like literally just didn't leave the first room on purpose and it's not like they died in there, is probably only about 100 people in the world, maybe a bit more, under 1,000 people in the entire world have actually tried it. Whereas a high round world record, there's actually millions of people who have tried the map and tried to go for.
I mean,
rounds.
you're also giving Syndicate subscribers a chance to say they've gone for something.
I you can't really say they didn't really go for the world record, but they have tried it. Whereas first room, that's what I was saying. There's only been a few people who've actually tried it. So
Do you
it's
think
not really
that?
the world?
Do you think that's because the big YouTubers like Meatwagon? I mean, I'm being serious when I say this. Meatwagon and Syndicate. Do you think it's because they haven't tried a first room world record or told their subscribers to? Maybe like going for 153 on Ascension like Yodi Slay did, where it kind of gave people an idea or something to actually root for. I mean, do you get what I'm saying by that?
Like if Syndicate like posted world record on first room on something and he actually got one, I think it would definitely open up the community. There'd be a lot more people trying it.
Yeah.
At the
That's
moment,
just what I
the
meant.
amount of people even know about it is so small. Obviously, there's only going to be a few people doing it,
Yeah.
and then more so, the amount of people who actually have enough skill to get the record is just so limited.
Yeah.
Anyways, you see any other good questions in the chat?
More questions.
I heard like camping on Buried, but I don't think we should talk about that until the first patch comes out.
Is there going to be a patch, though?
There's been a patch. There's always been a patch. Yeah, I don't know
How
if
did
they're
we get-
actually going to do anything, but I would wait till there actually is a patch to really
Well-
talk about that. 'Cause
How did we get our
feel-
names?
I
How
feel
did we
they
get our
will
names?
do something.
The Die Rise patch came out like 2 weeks after the map came out, right?
Yes,
But it's
They
been more
should-
than 2 weeks since Buried came out.
but there still they have to put a patch out, even if it's just patching other things on the map. But I don't know. I feel like there
They
will be a
should,
patch
for sure, patch it,
but it's Treyarch, so you never know.
yeah.
You never know.
But yeah, I don't think talking about Buried is a very good idea, because
No, it's too.
I've
too
never
many people
played
get
that.
butt hurt.
I haven't played Buried. I don't plan to play Buried.
yeah, same. Exactly. I mean, I
Where do
can't
we get
even-
our names?
can't
Where do we
run
get our
Black
names?
Ops 2. on my computer.
Parodies equivalent to first ring DOA. Which, by the way, we have the world record for that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we tied with Silpass.
I was actually planning on taking that.
Take that? It's gotta be the most important one.
So, who has done speedruns so far? I have no idea. Riley, tell them.
Blackett just got the record for Darius and beat Zombie Player. That was impressive.
About
Adopted.
like 1 minute.
Adopted and like 2 other guys I didn't know were streaming in Doomtown the other day.
Adopted.
Same thing with CNZ Zeus Cannons.
I don't think Adopted's much of a speedrunner.
No, he's not, but he's getting more exposure for speedruns because he had like 300 viewers or whatever. But
Also, yes,
it's
it is.
Oh, and Horde Kill. I was racing Horde Kill the other day
I see.
on stream. Like, it's starting. A lot of more people are starting to do it because it really is just a fun way to spend like an hour or two. Like,
It's not a high
don't really.
round. It's not.
Party
It
Rock
definitely
was
takes a lot of skill.
Party Rock was curious who was going to be on the next episode. I'm not going to answer that.
All of us here.
Yes.
All of us,
And-
and possibly a guest.
Yeah, maybe
Probably
a guest. People seem to be liking this. I haven't been reading the chat as much as other people here have, but
I mean, we started off with like 30 people. We're up to 50, so there's a good sign.
okay, good. Well, there could just be people here who are like watching the gameplay and have no idea what is happening in the background. Also,
Yeah.
they just think
It's
like,
like
I'm playing the
83
game right now
docked.
and talking.
Z4R Douche Cannons was curious. Kind of a good question if you guys want to answer it. Is Call of Duty or the community going to die? I mean,
That is a good question.
Eventually, it's gonna die. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's already dead. I fucking hate
I think
Call of Duty.
it definitely is dying pretty fast at this time.
Speedruns could revive it. Who knows?
That's what like I'm starting like well, what do
If
I
a
wanna
whole bunch of
do
people play
anymore?
speedruns, people could do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, we really have to start getting more creative because Black Ops 2 has not been very good.
Yeah, no
like every
one's-
map, the lifespan, like every map, the lifespan of it is getting like shorter and shorter. Like Die Rise, it was really good until that one patch that ruined it. Like everybody was liking it, and then Mob the Dead, people kind of liked it at first because it took a long time to find a strategy,
Well,
and then Buried was like dead within the first like day. Like,
Mob of the Dead.
nobody cared.
a lot of people actually like that map, just not the high round guys.
No, I do like the map. Like, it is a well-made map. It was just Afterlife plus Shield.
I know
OP.
guys at Podcaster Toten, that CODS podcast.
Yeah, they really liked it, didn't they? Because
Yeah.
it's Easter egg focused.
Yes.
I really like the mini like Easter eggs that you actually got stuff from, like the Tomahawk. Well, I guess like upgrading the Tomahawk, getting the Blundergat, the Gold Spork. I thought that was really cool. Like how they had mini little Easter eggs that actually did something, that weren't just a waste of time. That was
One
awesome.
of those I know how to do also. Just saying.
I know to do all of them. Like I memorized like where all the skulls are to get the Blundergat and whatnot. But you obviously never played the map.
I got 58. Third day.
Didn't really play
MP5.
the map.
I opened up to MP5,
running like the original stream.
figured out where Jug was, and I'm like, okay, acid trap, let's do it.
Yeah, the acid strat.
So, are we out of questions? I think we are.
Maybe. Maybe I think we actually finished, although we still don't have Beasting here, but we know why that is, and
Do you think Taiji's IP booting him?
Maybe. If it is, that'd be pretty lame.
Yeah, Taiji's gay though. That's his life.
Yeah. Taiji. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it here. So,
Alright.
yeah. Thank
gonna
you
do
for
outros?
watching, everyone.
I'll take that as a no.
What? Wait, what?
Never mind. Go on.
I forgot what I was saying.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Today with me has been
5 and 5, other known as Zomos for Life on YouTube, and
Downrun. Big D. Got a humongous penis.
and Beasting Solo, who's not here because
Because he's getting IP booted by Taiji.
Yeah.
Well, probably not really.
Well, hope you enjoyed, everyone. Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed.
I did enjoy. I did quite
Thank
enjoy
you.
this.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.